break me off, perhaps you're gay. Is there a point to all these fancy clothes? With all these buckles from your head down to your toes. It's very simple, but I'm just another girl. It's not so easy, but I'm giving it a whirl. Is there something that you're trying to prove? With all the makeup and the way you move, are you looking for some sympathy? No, I'm trying to be the best girl I can be. It's very simple, but I'm just another girl. It's not so easy, but I'm giving it a whirl. Like my martinis dry, cosmos I won't deny. Smoke those long cigarettes. Thank God I'm not dead yet. Done all these crazy things, short of a wedding ring. Just another girl.
Buenas noches. This is nlcTrans. I'm Calista Solon. I don't actually speak Spanish, but Feliz Cinco de Mayo. We're actually going to talk a little bit about Cinco de Mayo tonight. As usual, I am here with my dear friend and co-host, Tara Alexander. Stacy could not join us tonight. She's still very, very busy with work, but it is Cinco de Mayo, which is an interesting holiday, and we're going to talk a little bit about the history of that. Among other things, we're going to babble at you probably a bit, but that's sort of what we do. Yeah. Anyway, lovely 5th of May.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, which is, of course, what Cinco de Mayo means, the 5th of May. That's pretty simple. Which is a holiday which is, in fact, celebrated here and basically in the city of Puebla, Mexico, and pretty much nowhere else. Well, I say that that's sort of in general. I'm sure that there are other places that celebrate it, but it's come to be sort of an American thing. And in the city of Puebla, which is where historically, it was May 5th, 1862, I believe, that the Mexican army, in a battle, which was one of those hopeless battle against basically a much larger force. I think the French. There was the French. They basically defeated the French in the Battle of Puebla, May 5th, 1862. 8,000 French, an army of 8,000 very well armed French soldiers, French foreign legionnaires, were defeated by a Mexican force of 4,000 with machetes. So anyway, it's not certainly not the Mexican Independence Day, and is apparently not really celebrated much in Mexico, except it is celebrated in the city of Puebla, where the battle was. But it was kind of an interesting thing, and it's come to be a sort of a celebration of the Mexican heritage and culture, and is celebrated widely in this country. So it's sort of cool. But that's what we do here. We are the melting pot, aren't we? We take on all sorts of cool stuff, and
We used to be.
yeah, which is something we certainly should talk about, probably. But we adopt these things, and it's come to be sort of this interesting holiday, which celebrates sort of Mexican culture and allows us to wear colorful dresses and things, and which I wanted to do tonight, but I haven't completely unpacked yet, and I couldn't find. I have this really pretty. It's not really ethnic, but I wear the skirt for salsa and stuff because it's sort of it's a long kind of a prairie skirt, but the colors and the pattern is very, lends itself very well to sort of,
Vibrant.
yeah, it's really pretty colors, and it would be perfect for something like Cinco de Mayo. But I digress. But I couldn't find it because I haven't unpacked it yet, and I don't really know where it is. I have so much clothes to unpack. But anyway, so Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Clothes is a good segue to the fashion show.
Oh, yes, yes. I almost forgot about that. I have to go through my clothes. When is the fashion show?
I don't remember. I'm sorry, Kate.
I probably have it here.
The Alliance for Living is collecting clothes for an upcoming fashion show. The clothes will be distributed to the members of the Alliance for Living, and they'll get to wear them in a fashion show, and they're looking for clothes, any kind of clothes from any walk of life, business attire, hats, belts, shoes, purses, jewelry, etc., pants, dresses, men's and women's. They're going to put on a fashion show, and presumably the members will get to take home those clothes, help them out.
I actually do have the email here. Let's see.
They were looking to collect them by May 2nd, and
By May, yeah. We need our wardrobes completed by the week of May 3rd. What's the date today?
the 5th of May.
I knew that. Uh-oh.
But the fashion show I thought was in early June.
Yeah. I don't have the date of the fashion show here. I have the email.
I'm sure if any of you had clothes to drop off, they would be able to find a way to sneak them into the wardrobe selections.
I will try to go through my stuff tomorrow. And see if we could. Yeah, I don't have the actual date of the fashion show. It just says that we need our wardrobes completed by the week of May 3rd. A little late, sorry. I'll work on that. But anyway, so a lovely May day. I was out there working in the garden today.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoying the beautiful weather. Although it was a little hot. I was going to say, I wanted to wish everybody out there that's a mother a happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up. My daughter, of course, is a mother, and I would like to wish my daughter a happy Mother's Day. And I would like to say that I hope my grandson is feeling better. He was a little under the weather at the beginning of this week. Interestingly, so I get a call. Here I go. I'm sorry. But I get a call.
First beautiful day of the year.
Yeah, I get a call Monday morning.
Your grandson gets sick?
From my grandson. My grandson calls me first thing Monday morning. He's sick. He had been ill overnight, and he's sick, so he can't go to school. And so he wants to know if I can come down to stay with him. My grandson, I probably shouldn't say this because you'll do the math. My grandson is 13, and he's a sweetheart. And so I went down to spend the day with my grandson, while my daughter was at work. And I walk in the door, and he's on the computer, of course. He spends a lot of time on the computer. And he's watching our show on the computer. It's like, okay, well, this is cool. So he's watching our show, and then he was watching it on his iPhone thing.
His iPad Touch.
iPad Touch, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was watching the podcast on that. So anyway, so my grandson will, in fact, probably be seeing this very soon on his iPad, and so I wanted iPod, whatever it is. Whatever that, he's got this little
He's
thing.
got an iPod Touch.
Okay, iPod Touch.
The iPad is the one that's like this big.
Okay. Or on the computer, he watches on the